If you're sick and tired of starting your day with sneezes and sniffles, the answer might be right there on your breakfast plate. So let's talk about how the right foods can become your own personal allergy-fighting superpower.
Does this feel a little too familiar? That awful moment when you wake up ready to go, but bam, you're hit with congestion, a storm of sneezes, a runny nose. It is a really tough way to start the day, but I promise you are not stuck with it.
And look, if this is you, you are definitely not alone. This is a super common problem because, for whatever reason, allergy symptoms just love to peak in those early morning hours. But here's the good news. You can absolutely fight back. And we're going to show you how, starting with the very first meal of your day.
Right, let's name our enemies. We've got the congestion that makes it hard to breathe, the nonstop sneezing, that runny nose, and of course the itchy, watery eyes. These guys can totally ruin a morning, but by calling them out, we know exactly what we're up against.
So where do we even begin this fight? Well, you might be surprised to hear that the real command center for managing this whole response might actually be in your gut. Let's dive into the science that connects what you eat to how you feel. Okay, here's the core idea. What you eat directly fuels your body's defense systems. A healthy diet feeds the good bacteria in your gut, and that helps calm down inflammation. This makes your gut lining stronger, creating this awesome barrier that makes it way harder for allergens to get into your bloodstream and set off that miserable reaction.
And to really get this, we need to know our main opponent, histamine. Just think of histamine as your body's overenthusiastic alarm system. During an allergic reaction, your immune cells just flood your system with it. And that's the chemical that's directly responsible for all the sneezing and itching. The foods we're about to talk about, they help keep that alarm system in check.
All right, it's time to assemble our team of breakfast superheroes. We're going to break down 6 powerful but totally normal everyday foods that can make a huge difference in your fight against morning allergies.
First up, we've got a classic, but with a seriously powerful allergy-fighting upgrade, a simple bowl of oatmeal topped with berries.
So how does this simple combo work? Well, it's a perfect 1-2 punch. The fiber in the oatmeal is basically food for your good gut bacteria, and that strengthens that all-important gut lining. And then the berries come in with these powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidants called polyphenols, which are just natural compounds that help calm your whole system down.
Next on the team, let's talk about bringing in some serious reinforcements with probiotic powerhouses like yogurt or kefir.
These are just incredible because they literally deliver an army of good bacteria, probiotics, right where you need them, in your gut. It's like sending in troops to reinforce your defenses. And the research is pretty clear on this. Probiotics can help improve symptoms of things like hay fever, asthma, and even eczema, all by strengthening that gut barrier and helping balance out your immune system.
Our third hero really proves that good things come in small packages. Let's talk about tiny but mighty chia seeds or flaxseed.
Their superpower? Omega-3 fatty acids. You have to remember, allergies are basically an inflammatory condition. So, the seriously powerful anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3s can be a total game changer. They help calm everything down and encourage your immune system to just chill out a bit.
For our fourth food hero, we're looking at something you probably already connect with a healthy immune system: citrus fruits or kiwi.
Yeah, these fruits are just loaded with vitamin C, which is a really potent antioxidant. Now, this matters because people with allergies often have higher levels of something called oxidative stress, which is basically damage and irritation at a cellular level. Vitamin C helps fight that. And while the direct evidence for hay fever is still growing, it has shown some real promise for helping with asthma symptoms.
Okay, next up is a breakfast staple that also happens to be one of the very few natural food sources of a super important vitamin. I'm talking about eggs.
The key player here is vitamin D. Think of this vitamin as the conductor of your immune system's orchestra. It helps regulate the very cells that can go haywire and drive that over-the-top allergic response. And since so many of us are actually deficient in vitamin D, adding eggs to your breakfast is a really simple and practical way to boost your levels.
And for our sixth and final food hero, let's talk about the humble apple, which has a special secret weapon hiding in plain sight.
The real magic is in the peel. That's where you find an antioxidant called quercetin. And this is so cool. Quercetin basically acts like a shield. It stabilizes the very cells that release histamine in the first place, so it can help stop the allergic reaction before it even gets started. Okay, so we've met our 6 heroes.
Now, the real question is, how do we assemble them into the ultimate breakfast Avengers team? Let's look at how to combine these foods for the biggest possible impact.
Here are a few really easy combos. Try topping that fiber-rich oatmeal with some omega-3 packed chia seeds and antioxidant-rich blueberries. Or you could pair your probiotic yogurt with some apple slices to get that gut support and that histamine-fighting quercetin. Or a classic. Have your vitamin D-rich eggs with a glass of orange juice for that vitamin C boost. Easy, right?
Now, diet is a massive piece of the puzzle, for sure, but it's not the only piece. Let's really quickly cover a few other simple habits that can help you get a better handle on your allergy symptoms overall.
These are so simple, but they're so powerful. Keep pollen out by closing the windows at home and in your car. Showering before bed can be a total game changer. It washes all those allergens off your skin and hair before you sleep. And of course, always talk to your doctor to see if medications like antihistamines might be a good choice for you.
So after seeing all these awesome, powerful options, there's really only one question left to ask. What are you going to add to your breakfast plate tomorrow to start fighting back against those morning allergies?